So we've just woken up to some interesting news here. Opened up YouTube this morning and found a little notification saying that there's a bit of change happening at the moment in the legal system. Some legislation's about to be passed. So I thought I'd give you all an update of what's going on. So it's titled "An Open Letter to Australians." We need to let you know about government regulation that will hurt how Australians use Google Search and YouTube. Just call it Google. No one calls it Google Search. No one calls it that. A proposed law, the News Media Bargaining Code, would force us, Google, Alphabet, etc., to provide you with a dramatically worse Google Search and YouTube. Stop calling it Google Search. Just call it Google. No one calls it anything else. Could lead to your data being handed over to big news businesses and would put free services you use at risk in Australia. Okay, that's very fucking interesting and yeah, just a bit worrying. Let's continue to read on and see what more it says. Sorry about the runny nose this morning. It's very cold outside. The way Aussies search every day on Google is at risk from new regulation. You've always relied on Google and YouTube to show you what's most relevant and helpful to you. We can no longer guarantee that under this law. The law would force us to give an unfair advantage to one group of businesses, news media businesses, over everyone else who has a website. Alright, so the news media businesses here in Australia is... when I use the word literally, you can figure out what I mean by that, but literally owned by one man, Rupert Murdoch. So what this is saying right here is that Rupert Murdoch is not only already taken over the airways, but he's now trying to take over Google and YouTube. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Anyway, YouTube channel or small businesses. Wow. And people who have websites. So anyone who has a website, YouTube channel, or small business is now at risk. Thanks to fucking Rupert. God damn. News media businesses alone would be given information that would help them artificially inflate their ranking over everyone else, even when someone else provides a better result. We've always treated all website owners fairly when it comes to information we share about ranking. The proposed changes are not fair and they mean that Google search results and YouTube will be worse for you. Really? If Rupert controls it all, it's going to be worse. Who would have guessed that? That's very interesting. Your search data may be at risk. You trust us with your data and our job is to keep it safe. Under this law, Google has to tell news media businesses how they can gain access, quote unquote, to data about your use of our products. There's no way of knowing if any data handed over would be protected or how it might be used by news media businesses. God damn. Hurting the free services you use. We deeply believe in the importance of news to society. We partner closely with Australian news media businesses. We already pay them millions of dollars and then send them billions of free clicks every year. We offer to pay more to license content, but rather than encourage these types of partnerships, the law is set up to give big media companies special treatment and to encourage them to make enormous and unreasonable demands that would put our free services at risk. This law wouldn't impact the way Google and YouTube work with these new media businesses. Wouldn't just impact, my apologies. The law wouldn't just impact the way Google and YouTube work with the news media businesses. It would impact all of our Australian users. So we wanted to let you know. We're going to do everything we possibly can to get this proposal changed so we can protect our search, it's called Google, how Google and YouTube work for you in Australia and continue to build constructive partnerships with the news media businesses, not choose one over the other. You'll hear more from us in the coming days. Stay tuned. Thank you. Mel Silver, Managing Director on behalf of Google Australia. And there's her little picture photo, whatever. Alright, so looks like Rupert is trying to take over the internet. Holy shit. Well, at least here in Australia. That's only extremely worrying. I'll log back on tonight. I've got to go to work now, but I'll have a bit more of this, read through this legislation that's called the Media Bargaining Code that they're trying to get passed at the moment. I'll find out if there's any politicians who have already voted yes on it, and I'll link their names this afternoon when I make a little video covering what this is. Up to you if you want to vote for those people ever again or give them any sort of power ever again. And even if anyone has voted yes to it or not, we will find out. Yeah, just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. This is scary, scary shit. Fucking hell. Thanks, Rupert.